君を救うためなら、俺は何度でも死ぬ。
And hello guys, welcome to another SINoALICE video. It's been a little while. I skipped the other event, I forgot what it was called now. Skipped the Bloodstained Tome event because it was a Redux event, although it was new to me. But yeah, anyway, new collab, ReZero. Throwback to when I watched it. I haven't actually watched the latest season, I've only watched season 1, so I'll probably go back to that. But yeah, let's start. A lot of new things to talk about today. So first of all, let's quickly claim the items. So I've done a bit of the event already. Get a few medals, a few Twilight crystals. We also get Subaru Sort freebie. Got 250 Twilight crystals. We also had, I think, 400 Twilight crystals yesterday, so it's lovely to see all of this. So let's claim all of that. Pretty much cleared all of the story mode, so those 3,700 Twilight crystals, that is all I'm going to have. Nothing more, nothing less. So let's jump into the event. So it's pretty cool how they've done the event this time. They've kind of followed anime, where you basically, well, let's just say there are many parts. You go through the storyline several times. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't watched it yet. So first part is 4 verses. You've got another 3 verses. Then 6, so that's sort of 13 in total. And then another 6. 19. And then you've got what they call a hard mode, which is only 5. So first one's 2, 3, and then you've got EXS, EXL, interesting stuff. I've not actually tried EXL yet, but even on EXS, I thought I would just be able to auto EXS, but it was actually harder than I thought. I had to quickly sort of manually play. It's only 2 stages though, so it's actually pretty quick to clear. Just thinking in terms of auto, I'm not sure which one I'll be running. I guess I'll check the middles and stuff, because first 3 it uses 50 AP, whereas EXS uses 23 AP. So first 3, in theory, you should be quicker to run and farm, but obviously it depends on how many medals you'll get. The medal ratio for EXS and EXL is probably greater, but yeah. Moving on to the rewards, so they've moved the Twilight crystals back to the individual rewards now, so it's your usual 100 from getting 133k, and then guild rewards is your usual sort of 200. Oh, see the guild's already farming like crazy. So yeah, and then in terms of the medal exchange, it's a pretty good shop this time. So we've got Subaru level 2 Arcana, so you get the level 1 Arcana just from completing the story, and then you get the level 2 Arcana, which gives a really nice cost plus too, so that's awesome. You then also can get this diary as well, so make sure you get this to just get extra drops as well. So this is pretty nice. At MLB it's 6.1k. If you want to compare like for like L stats at level 80, then it's 4.8k, which is actually really not bad for a free weapons and incantation skill as well, so that's really good to see. We then also have this nightmare. So this nightmare again is like most event nightmares in that it's SR, and therefore it will be close to 5k at MLB, which is very close to the Gacha nightmare at level 80, so that's really good. At level 80 L rank it's almost 4k points as well, so that's pretty good. In terms of skill, it starts with level 2 skills, and then when you evolve it'll be level 3, so that's really good as well. Skill effect wise, it's boosted blades for story, and then Colosseum skill is the same as Coco, so that's the equivalent of rejecting the slash. So as you can see, massively reducing blade and hammer, so really good stuff there. The rest of it is pretty much your standard stuff, so you've got your Twilight crystals. Let's go ahead and claim those now actually. And then obviously we'll get another 100 at some point, and then you've got your usual sort of skill gems, and then evolution materials, and then tickets and the like, so yeah, pretty good stuff. Now onto the banners. So we've actually got 3 new banners this patch. So first of all, we've got the rookie support. In the picture, it just featured sort of Snow White Paladin, kind of Red Riding Hood, and Little Mermaid Crusher. So I was like, oh, that's really good because I've got Arcanas for 2 of them. But then when you actually look into here, they're not actually like rate up or anything. As in they're all equal, so you'll get guaranteed an SR, and it is also double drop rate for SRs under step 3. So it's pretty good as a catch-up banner, but the only thing is if you want something specific, as you can see the rate is equal across all of them, so it's going to be quite difficult to get what you want. I was looking forward to rolling this thinking I'd be able to get Snow White Paladin, but I'll probably just save my Twilight crystals because it's going to be 750 to roll for it. I'll see how it goes. I do have a full 2 weeks before I decide whether to roll or not. And this one will be your usual Medal of Desire 4. So it doesn't mention that it's the last one, so I imagine there's going to be another banner with Medal of Desire 4. It's probably not going to be a step up banner just because we've got so many step up banners and this one's lasting till the end of the month. But yeah, if you're new, you don't have many classes, definitely worth rolling. For me, I'm going to see. And then we've got these 2 step up banners as well for ReZero. So first one is Amelia and Reinhard. Amelia's pretty good stat wise, you get 800 stats to between magic and physical defense, and then you get a further 300 and 300 magic and physical attack for level 1 and level 2 Arcana. Then you got Reinhard, who is also pretty decent. You get, what is that? 200, 600, 750 sort of defense and magic defense stats. And you get physical defense, physical attack, and physical defense. So another 800 stats for level 1 and level 2 Arcana, so split between 500 and 300 respectively. And then you've got these pretty decent weapons, so DC 2 and support boon 2. And they've also added a new feature where on round 5, if you haven't got what you wanted so far, they'll give you a ticket. So previously at round 7 you got to choose like one of the weapons you wanted, maybe the class as well. I've never got to round 7, never had that many Twilight crystals, but now you also get a Grimoire ticket. So you can use your Grimoire ticket. So if I go all the way down, and then you basically will get one of the 2 classes. Not sure if you get to choose which one though, it doesn't seem like you do, so it's still going to be a bit sucky because that means you're not really guaranteed which one. It just says one or the other, so it's a bit annoying. I thought maybe you'd be able to choose exactly which one. Let's double check. Yeah, it's still 50-50. Ooh, it's going to be a bit painful if you don't get the right one. And then obviously you've got number 2, so this is the one with Ram and Rem. And they can add a wrong banner. Let's go to the right banner. So you've got Ram Paladin, pretty decent. So 750 stats again. And then another 900 for level 1 plus level 2 Arcanas. And then it's pretty much the same for Ram, but Crusher and physical attack and physical defense. We've then got this Tome and Artifact, so all pretty decent weapons. They've all got pretty much like DC 2, support boon 2, recovery support 2, etc. 18 cost, not quite as good as it was in JP with the 20 cost DC 3, etc. But obviously we're not at that stage yet, so fingers crossed I'll be able to get Ram Paladin. I'm not going to be rolling in this video, just want to try and keep it short, although this video has gotten quite long already, so we'll quickly move on. Next thing is the medal shop. So there's a new medal shop specifically for this collab with puck medals. In JP they actually had like a combo pack where if you wanted to level 1 and level 2 Arcana, it would just cost you 800 of these medals, which was really nice because then that's just kind of like 2 rounds. But it's here, unfortunately, you will have to go all the way to 1,000 medals, which means sort of 2.5 rounds. So a little bit annoying, but can't complain too much. So nothing special, it's just all the weapons that you get plus the level 1 and level 2 Arcanas. There's no sort of special event weapon like we saw in the previous collab where it was like 300. So that's that. Next thing, make sure you do the missions. There's a bit of a weird bug going on at the moment, so right now, once you've cleared the story, then you can get level 1 Arcana. But you can see I've got nothing else to claim, but my mission box still has that one notification icon, so just another bug that there is. There's also a Purification Event as well, so quickly go into the notice, then you can see we've got prizes for defeating nightmares, so there'll be like a total, so we've already done 1.2 million already. When we get to 50 million we're going to get another 100 Twilight crystals, so that's awesome. And then we've got the individual one as well, so if you get to 2,500 then you'll also get 100 Twilight crystals. So let's quickly purify. Check out these new unknown hands. Ooh, funky. Okay, just purify. I didn't do so well. I only got 85 slayings. Wasn't lucky enough to pull off my third sort of special attack. It's 1.5 times XP, so that's nice. So I'll be able to get to rank 190, which means I will be able to use my 20th slot in the sub gear. So that should be a little sort of like 1k to 2k boost, maybe. Probably just around like 1k at most. They've also added something called a storage function as well, so that's really awesome. So if I go into here, I'll quickly just tell you how it works. So with the sort of gear recycling in the future, it's probably worth throwing some things in recycling, so not recycling, storage. So you can kind of just throw all the weapons you probably aren't using, keep my spears, but I'll probably just throw everything else in storage. I think you can sort of throw like 20 at a time. So it's nice because it's just like you get a bit more inventory space for free effectively. So let's throw all of that stuff in there. See, I've got some stupid amount of dupes on some of these items. So yeah, we can do that after. So yeah, that about wraps it up for the update. I'll be doing some pulls in a bit and I'll be carrying on with the event. So fingers crossed and good luck to everyone. Thanks, catch you in the next one then. Bye.
命こぼれてく記憶の砂芽生えた想いまでね